Now, our stock of the day, I was just racking the brains of our two experts here to see if there was a theme here that we could explore as far as F1 and cars and motoring is concerned.
The stock has taken off?
Stock has taken off. Thanks very much, Adam. The stock of the day is Fisher & Paykel Healthcare. It is out with an update to the market. FY24 revenue and earnings guidance is rallied after it upgraded its earnings guidance for the financial year to be in the range of approximately between 260 and 265 million Kiwi dollars, higher than the previous prediction of between 250 and 260. The chief executive, Lewis Gradon, saying in the hospital product group there has been a continuation of solid demand for our hospital consumables across the product portfolio throughout the second half, which is towards the upper end of our expectations from November. All right, so it is, of course, in that, sort of sleep treatment for apnea and respiratory issues, essentially competing with the likes of ResMed. Jun Bei, what are your thoughts on Fisher & Paykel Healthcare and this update?
Look, my thoughts is that it is a hold for me for this company. It is very expensive. There's other places, to be honest, in the healthcare space, much rather holding, Cochlear and the like. But stock itself is a hold. Look, I think the announcement is positive. So they upgraded earnings relative to expectations by between 2 and 4%, and share price up close to 6%. This was going to be the last bad result. Remember, this company was a huge beneficiary of COVID when they need all the ventilators, their machine, the product that goes into it, and then there was a huge the inventory glut, pretty much, in those hospital systems, in the emergencies around the world. So this company really struggled in the last 12 to 18 months, really cycling those really strong numbers, and it does seem that with this small upgrade, it does seem the worst is now past them. So I was thinking this will be the last worst result, and then we move forward from here. But look, I think at this point, it looks like from here on, the company's earnings will be back to the sort of growth phase, but we'll still take another 12 months, but it certainly looked like the worst is past them. It's super expensive, that's why it's not a buy, but it's a very high quality company.
How do you compare with those key competitors such as ResMed and Philips?
I think, the direct comparison product is about 30% of their market, whereas ResMed is, so it's very exposed to, so the GLP-1s that's coming through potentially impact on the overall structure of the market. And then ResMed is slightly, lower end, more into the CPAP market and then into a few other areas. So to me, Fisher & Paykel is more high up the value chain. It's better quality sort of, area where they operate in, more emergencies and the like, and the very sticky markets. And the growth trajectory is quite large. I just think that, when you compare these two, when there's a threat of the GLP-1 drugs, and then, ResMed is much more under threat compared to the likes of Fisher & Paykel.
Is that not overstated though?
It could be overstated, but we know the market will be threatened. We just don't know how long. It will take decades for it to come through.
Yeah, because I think the stats show that it's actually only a third of those patients suffering from sleep apnea are actually overweight.
That's right, absolutely. So we will see more study outcome coming through now. There's one by Eli Lilly by the end of this month. We'll see more of it. But certainly with the amount of the weight loss drug that's coming to the market, flooding the market, we will see a lot of stats coming through.
Okay, Adam.
And there's always new weight loss drugs coming on as well, so they're going to be doing variations. So ResMed's still going to have to fight off a lot of those naysayers out there on that one, as well as Fisher & Paykel. And Fisher & Paykel, as well as Philips, have had product recalls as well, which has really hampered their share price, which has allowed ResMed to do quite well over that time also. So I'm with Jun Bei. This is a hold from me as well. The only thing that I could see out of the result, obviously it looked fairly good, upgrade, which markets obviously like, but there was talk about some of their property valuations that they've got to come through to the market, and that mark to market, meaning that property valuations might be lower. So they've got some properties in Auckland and a couple around New Zealand. That is going to be told in their 31 March results, and that'll be reported on the 29th of May. So this one we need to be a little bit careful of, for some of those property valuations might temper that expectations as well as for that profit. So just something to be mindful of.
Okay, all right, stock of the day, that is Fisher & Paykel Healthcare. It is a hold from both. All right.